the next Vice President of the United States, Governor Sarah Palin, and Mr. and I know that we have patriots here in the crowd, especially those of you who have served this country in uniform in the past. To be here tonight on the campus that Joe Paterno calls home. I hope if he won't mind if we call him Joe the Coach, as we talk about the different Joes in the audience. I saw a cool sign out there. Joe, Brett the Carpenter we saw, and we saw one the other night. I am Joe Mama. So we're going to talk a little bit about him in a bit. But here at Penn State, you know the value of a seasoned leader with experience and with guts, because last weekend, when the Lions were down, the game was on the line. Coach Paterno knew how to lead your team to a comeback win, and that's exactly what we did. Plan and ideology. A little bit of lesson here. And you probably know the story so far already by now, but after all the big speeches Barack Obama has given, and after all of that evasive talk about the tax increases that he plans, it took Joe the plumber from Toledo, Ohio to get our opponent to finally come to the point Barack Obama said he wants to spread your wealth around. No! In other words, he thinks it's your job to earn the wealth and his job to spread it around. No! He calls that spreading the wealth. Joe Biden calls higher taxes patriotic, and to Joe the plumber, he said to him, it sounds like socialism. Right. Supreme Court did not break free from the essential constraints that were placed by the Founding Fathers in our Constitution. Is that a suggestion? He'd want to rewrite the founding document of our great nation to accomplish his goals. And what does that say? What does that say about his ideas on future Supreme Court justices? But that was his quote. There he was, Barack Obama, speaking in one of those rare moments when the real ideology starts coming through, and it makes you wonder, how did they pull that out from him? It's almost like the interviewer was Joe the plumber himself. Sometimes in politics, it's those candid little moments that give us the whole picture. That's what says it all. But our opponent's ideological commitment to spread your wealth around has been tried in other societies. And the only thing it ever spreads is scarcity and poverty and bureaucracy, and it stifles the entrepreneurial spirit that made this the country. Something else. When judges don't confiscate your property or your hard-earned money and then redistribute them, he may call that a tragedy, but a whole lot of the rest of us, we call that fairness and adherence to our Constitution. And if you believe in the free and fair and uniquely American system that our founding fathers created, if you believe in protecting every one of our constitutional rights, and if you believe that jobs are created not by spreading your hard-earned money, but by spreading opportunity by the hard work of free men, as our next president. Yeah. Our country is facing some pretty tough times right now. We are in tough economic times, and now more than ever, we need someone tough as president. We need a leader with experience and courage and good judgment and truthfulness. We need someone with a bold and a free and a fair plan to take this country in a new direction. We need John McCain now. Because we're going to clean up the corruption and the greed on Wall Street that brought us the housing crisis. We're going to help our retirees, those esteemed elders in our nation, those who have built our homes, built our families and our communities. They worked so hard for these investments, our elders did. And then they trusted others to manage those dollars for them. And because of greed and corruption, they're forced today to worry about that. They will be secured, and we're going to help all of us to afford good health care, and we're going to help our students afford college. Get this country back on the right track because it is a pro-private sector, pro-growth agenda. What we do is lower your income taxes and